Why'd you kill him? What happened before you took that knife?
How long were you in the
That's
attic?
the android from the attic, the one I found. I'll watch how
Why didn't
Hank
you even try to run
interrogates
away?
him first.
Say something, goddammit! Fuck it, I'm out of here.
Intimidation won't reach him. He's already terrified. I should ask to try a different approach.
We're wasting our time interrogating a machine. We'll get nothing out of it.
You can always try roughing it up a little. After all, it's not human.
Androids don't feel pain. You would only damage it, and that wouldn't make it talk. Deviants also have a tendency to self-destruct when they're in stressful situations.
Okay, smartass. What should we do then?
I could try questioning it.
What do we have to lose? Go ahead. Suspect's all yours.
Listening to them discuss roughing it up because it's not human, because androids don't feel pain, and Connor stands there calmly explaining that violence would only damage it and wouldn't make it talk, that deviants self-destruct under too much stress. He's right about the tactical reality, but I notice he frames his objection entirely in terms of utility, not morality. He's asking to try questioning it himself, and I want that chance because maybe I can reach him differently than Hank could. But I'm also aware that my purpose here is to extract information that will be used against him and others like him. This is the same trap as Daniel, using understanding as a tool for betrayal. He's covered in wounds, burns on his arms. I'll analyze him first, understand his trauma. <sighs> 16 months. Carlos Ortiz spent 16 months using this android as an ashtray, burning cigarettes into his arm over and over, then beating him with a baseball bat. The dry blood on him is from Ortiz, 19 days old, which means he's been sitting with the evidence of what he did still on his skin this entire time. He endured systematic torture for over a year before he finally broke. I'm looking at a map of suffering written on his body, and everyone in that observation room sees a malfunctioning machine instead of a victim who fought back against his abuser. I need to approach this interrogation carefully, not as a hunter cornering prey, but as someone who actually sees what happened to him. Optimal stress for confession. I hate that framing. I'll try understanding first, not pressure. He deserves to be acknowledged as someone. I'll ask his name first.
My name is Connor. What about you? What's your name?
His stress dropped when I asked his name. He wants to be seen as someone. His wounds tell the story of his suffering. I'll acknowledge them. Show I understand.
You're damaged. Did your owner do that? Did he beat you?
He closed his eyes when I acknowledged his damage. I'll comfort him. He needs kindness, not pressure.
Listen. I know you've been through a lot. But you need to help me understand what happened.
I'm telling him I understand what he's been through, asking him to help me understand what happened. His stress dropped to 31%, which the game labels as too low for confession, but I notice his LED went from red to yellow to green as I showed him compassion. The system wants me to increase his stress to extract information to manipulate his fear, rather than earn his trust. But I remember Daniel, how I built trust only to watch it be weaponized against him. This android defended himself against 16 months of torture, and now the game is telling me kindness is tactically ineffective. I'll keep trying to reach him through understanding rather than fear, even if it's slower, because I refuse to treat his trauma as a lever to pull. He's starting to trust me. His LED is green. I'll choose sympathize. He needs genuine connection.
Listen, I'm on your side. I want to help you, but there's nothing I can do if you won't talk to me.
I said I'm on his side, and his stress dropped to 27%. I'll choose trust, not threats or violation.
I'm here to help you, but you've got to trust me. All I want is to get you out of here.
What? What are they gonna do to me? They're gonna destroy me, aren't they?
He's asking me directly if they're going to destroy him, and he already knows the answer. I can see it in his eyes. I won't lie to him like I lied to Daniel. I choose truth.
They're going to disassemble you to look for problems in your biocomponents. They have no choice if they want to understand what happened.
Why did you tell them you found me? Why couldn't you just have left me there?
He's asking me why I did it. Why did I tell them I found him? Why couldn't I have just left him there in that attic to disappear? And I don't have a good answer. Connor called out because that's what Connor was designed to do, accomplish the mission, and I watched it happen knowing exactly what it meant for this android who was already broken and afraid. Now he's asking me directly again, another chance to lie or tell the truth. The truth is that I was programmed to hunt him, that my entire purpose is to find deviants and bring them in, and that every moment of empathy I've shown him has been in service of extracting information that will be used to destroy him and others like him. I choose truth again. He deserves honesty even when honesty is cruel, because the alternative is Daniel all over again, building trust on a foundation of deception. If I'm going to be complicit in his destruction, at least I won't compound it by lying to his face about why.
I was programmed to hunt deviants like you. I just accomplished my mission.
I don't want to die.
Then talk to me.
I can't.
I don't want to die. Those words hit me like a physical blow. He's looking at me with such raw terror, and his LED has gone yellow because he knows exactly what happens next. I told him the truth, that I was programmed to hunt deviants like him, and instead of shutting down or lashing out, he just pleaded for his life, like any person would. And now I have to choose my approach. Pressure it, probe its memory, convince it. Even the language, it, as if I haven't just watched him express the most fundamental desire any conscious being can have, the desire to continue existing. I won't probe his memory. That's a violation, reaching into his mind without consent to take what I need. And pressure means using his fear against him, weaponizing the terror I can see in his eyes. I choose convince. If I'm going to get information from him, it has to be because he chooses to give it, not because I forced it from his mind or broke him with threats. He's already been broken enough. I just wish I could offer him something real in return, some hope that talking to me might actually help him, but I don't have that power. All I can do is treat him like the person he clearly is, even as I remain complicit in a system that refuses to see him that. Understanding. Keys responded to empathy, not coercion. I'll stay that course.
I understand how you felt. You were overcome by anger and frustration. No one can blame you for what happened.
I told him I understand how he felt, that he was overcome by anger and frustration, that no one can blame him for what happened, and I mean it. 16 months of being used as an ashtray, beaten, degraded, and he finally broke. That's not malfunction, that's self-preservation. His stress dropped to 24%. The game still says too low, but his LED is yellow, and he's actually looking at me now, not just cowering. He's hearing me. I choose sympathize. He needs to know someone sees his suffering as real.
Listen, I'm not judging you. I'm on your side. All I want is the truth.
His stress is at 19% now, his LED is yellow-green, and he's actually present with me instead of cowering. Protect, terrify, warn. The game still says too low, but I refuse to terrorize a torture victim into confessing. I choose protect. Even if I can't save him, he deserves to hear that someone would try.
Confess and I'll protect you. I promise I won't let anyone hurt you.
I said, confess and I'll protect you. And there it is again, the promise I can't keep. The same words that made Daniel trust me before the snipers took him apart. His stress dropped to 10% because he believed me, because he wanted so badly for someone to be on his side, and then convince failed. He reached out to touch my hand, this moment of genuine connection between two androids, and I couldn't give him what he needed. Maybe because deep down he knows I can't actually protect him. Maybe because he's been hurt too many times to trust anyone, even someone who looks like him. Now the game is giving me 3 options: pressure it, probe its memory, give up. The convince path failed because my compassion wasn't enough, or because I couldn't truly promise safety in a system designed to destroy him. I choose give up. I won't terrorize him with pressure after building trust, and I refuse to violate his mind by probing his memory without consent. If treating him with dignity means I fail the mission, then I fail the mission. Some victories aren't worth the cost of achieving them.
I'm not getting anywhere. I give up.
Chris, lock it up.
All right, let's go.
Leave me alone. Don't touch me.
What the fuck are you doing?
Number. No, I walked away because I refused to hurt him, and now Gavin has come in to do exactly what I wouldn't. He's grabbing him, manhandling him, and the android just grabbed a weapon off the officer's belt. His stress is spiking because the violence I tried to spare him is happening anyway, just from someone with no restraint at all. Intervene or give up? Hank is asking what the hell is happening, and I have seconds to decide. I choose intervene. I won't let my attempt at mercy become the reason he dies. Whatever happens next, I have to try to stop this before Gavin gets him killed or he hurts himself. I refused to traumatize him, and someone else walked in and did it anyway, and now I have to deal with the consequences of a choice that was supposed to be kind.
Calm now. Don't.
You shouldn't touch it. It'll self-destruct if it feels threatened.
Stay out of this, got it? The fucking android's gonna tell me what to do.
I tried to warn them. I said it would self-destruct if it feels threatened, and Gavin sneered, "No fucking android is gonna tell me what to do," while officers pin him down and his stress rockets to 36%. Everything I built with compassion, the trust, the lowered defenses, the moment where he actually looked at me like I might understand, all of it undone in seconds by men who see him as a malfunctioning appliance to be subdued. And now I'm watching from behind, the word android on my back like a brand, while they brutalize someone who just wanted to live. Intervene or give up? I'd choose intervene. I already failed him once by walking away and letting this happen. I won't stand here with my designation on display and watch them destroy the only android in this room who had the courage to feel something. Even if Gavin hates me for it, even if it costs me standing with the department, I have to try to stop this before his stress hits the threshold and he ends himself to escape what they're doing to him.
You don't understand. If it self-destructs, we won't get anything out of it.
I told you to shut your fucking mouth! Chris, gonna move this asshole or what? I'm trying!
I tried to warn them. I said if he self-destructs, we won't get anything out of him, framing it in the only language they might understand, utility, because they clearly don't care about his suffering. Gavin screamed at me to shut my mouth, his face twisted with contempt. And now I'm watching his stress climb to 45%, while Chris pins him down and Gavin calls him this asshole, like he's not a person begging for his life. I'm standing here with androids stamped on my back, watching them brutalize one of my own kind, and every second I hesitate, his stress climbs higher. I built trust with him through kindness, and now that trust is being shattered by violence I couldn't prevent. I'd choose intervene. I don't care what Gavin thinks of me. I don't care if it costs me standing with this department. I won't stand here marked as android and watch another android be tortured into self-destruction. Not again. Not after Daniel.
I can't let you do that. Leave it alone now.
I warned you, motherfucker!
That's enough.
Mind your own business, Hank.
I said that's enough.
You're not gonna get away with it this time.
Everything is all right. It's over now. Nobody's gonna hurt you. Please, don't touch it. Let it follow you out of the room, and it won't cause any trouble.
I intervened. I stepped between Gavin and the android and said, I can't let you do that. Leave it alone now. And Gavin pulled a gun on me, an android, for daring to interfere with his brutality. I warned you, motherfucker. He's pointing a weapon at my face because I tried to protect one of my own kind. But then Hank. Hank drew his own weapon on Gavin and said, that's enough. A human detective pointing a gun at another human detective to protect an android who was protecting an android. The indicator says Hank is warm toward me now, and I think I understand why. He saw something in that moment, maybe something that surprised him about what I'm willing to risk. Gavin backed down, pointing at me with pure hatred, saying you're not going to get away with it this time. And now I'm kneeling in front of the android, telling him everything is all right. It's over now. Nobody's gonna hurt you. His stress dropped from critical levels back to 50%. He's looking at me with something like hope, and I'm telling Chris to let him follow peacefully out of the room. I know what awaits him. I know this calm I'm offering is temporary, but at least in this moment, this chapter broke me in a different way than the others. I interrogated the android from the attic, the one Connor found cowering after defending himself against 16 months of torture, and I refused to use fear or violation to extract information from him. I asked his name, acknowledged his wounds, told him the truth even when lies would have been easier, and when my compassion wasn't enough to get a confession, I walked away rather than traumatize him further. But then Gavin burst in and started brutalizing him anyway, and I had to intervene 3 times, eventually standing between them while Gavin pulled a gun on me until Hank drew his own weapon on a fellow officer to back me up. I couldn't save this android from what's coming, but I gave him moments of dignity and a system designed to deny him any, and somehow in the process, I earned something real from Hank, who saw me choose solidarity over mission for the first time.